Hello everyone and welcome back to another edition of Final Fantasy VII original game. So, we are going to be continuing. We just got out of which is where the new Final Fantasy we started in Rebirth, but see how things go. So what do we got on our team right now? Everybody's at limit level 3, which is good. We don't have PHS yet, but we'll get that. Let's see here. Like, all is about to level up. We got Cure 2, which is great. We do have Fire 2 already, okay, but Barrett has it. Okay, Bio. Okay. Well, for now, let's go ahead and go in here into Calm and see what's going on with this. Okay. This is Calm. Everyone's waiting at the end. Let's go, Cloud. Get over here. Alright. I'm gonna go exploring first, so let's see what's what. Oh, come on, listen to me. Got anything interesting to say? Alright. Thanks to Mako Energy, life's pretty darn convenient, thanks to Shinra. Don't you think? Yeah, maybe, or you're full of it. You're full of it. But I'd hate to think of what life would be like without Mako Energy. Mako Energy has made things a lot more convenient, but a lot of plants and animals have been disappearing at a rapid pace. I think the old life was better. Don't you think so? Yeah, maybe. No way. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, sure I'm right. You think so, don't you? One said one and one said the other. Interesting. Okay. Alright. Let's go in here. Did you say you came from Midgar? I used to live there too, but I heard they got lots of troubles lately. Yep. Sure do. Alright. There was a suspicious looking man in a black cloak. He was carrying a mean looking sword. Sephiroth. Got the Peacemaker. Alright, cool. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that was a gun, but I think it might be Vincent's gun, but it is one. My older brother's so stupid. He's so embarrassing I could just puke. Got a guard source by opening up some stuff. When I grow up, I'm gonna be a soldier. That's why I'm training hard now. Right, okay. Huh. I hear that the natural resources near the reactor energy. I heard President Shinra was killed, and his son Rufus, the new president, was badly hurt. Hey, I bet that's news to you. You're pretty smart. Don't care. Don't care. If you're going to travel, you'd best keep an eye on what Shinra's doing. The famous floating city, Midgard. Just once, I'd love to see it in person. Thanks to the Mako Energy Shinra Incorporated develops for us, everything's more convenient now. My old man was a miner, but he couldn't go to work after monsters started appearing in the Mithril mines. All he does is sit around getting drunk in the bar. How unfortunate. Is it true that Shinra makes monsters? It's true, it's just a rumor, it's true. Yeah, well either way, as long as we use reactors, we can't stand up to Shinra. That's true. I got my health and enough to eat, all's well. So, let's go up top here. This guy would get out of the way. This is the item store. Okay, yeah. We got 31,000. And we got enough. We got a little bit of everything. So, let's fill up our potions. Still 28,000 left. Alright. Let's see what we can afford in weapons next door. So we got enough potions and Phoenix Downs. What about other stuff here? This is the material store. Okay, earth, poison, steel, sense, heal. Alright, so we need 1 earth and we need 1 heal to use for later. If in the original game, if you don't spend time leveling up, you wouldn't have that much money early on, so yeah, don't worry if you don't have it. It's a weapon store. Alright, so let's get our weapons. A lot of this stuff you won't have because you won't be able to afford it. Why did it say own for, equipped for? Well, guess it don't matter. Should be able to equip her now. Alright. So let's get Cloud Ollie set up here. Is that Mithril Armlet the one he just got? I think. Yeah. Okay. So it's already equipped on him. The only one it's not equipped on is Eris, I think. Alright. So let's go back to the inn and see what's what there. It's a lengthy story that Cloud's about to tell, and you saw it in Rebirth already. Okay, Mr. Cloud, your party's waiting for you on the 2nd floor. Alright, you also saw this part of the dialogue when Shinra comes to calm, but it's not here in the original version. Okay. Cloud, you're late. Yo, man, you're late. Sorry to keep you waiting. Guess everyone's here now. So let's hear your story. You know, the one about Sephiroth and the crisis of the planet. Let's hear it all. I used to want to be like Sephiroth, so I joined Soldier. After working with Sephiroth on several missions, we became friends. You called that a friend? Yeah, well, he was older than me and hardly ever talked about himself. So I guess you'd call us war buddies. We trusted each other. Until one day. One day? After the war, it was Soldier's duty to put down any resistance against the Shinra. That was 5 years ago. I was 16. Sure is raining hard. Hey, how you doing? I'm alright. I wouldn't know. I've never had motion sickness. Everything okay? Hey. Settle down. They gave me some new materia. I can't wait to use it. Just like a kid. You going to brief us about this mission? This isn't a typical mission. Good. Why do you say that? I joined Soldier to be like you, but by the time I made first class, the war was already over. My big hopes of becoming a hero like you ended with the war. That's why I always sign up whenever there's a big mission, kind of a way to prove myself. Say, how do you feel, Mr. Sephiroth? I thought you wanted a briefing. Our mission is to investigate an old Mako reactor. There have been reports of it malfunctioning and producing brutal creatures. First, we will dispose of the creatures, and then we'll locate the problem and neutralize it. Brutal creatures? Where? The Mako reactor at Nibelheim. Nibelheim? That's where I'm from. Hometown. Sir, something strange just crashed into the truck. That would be our monster. And Cloud's gonna die in one hit. Doesn't do shit to Sephiroth. Weakling in comparison. Look at that. Cloud's dead in one hit. Oh. Sephiroth's strength is incredible. He is far stronger in reality than any stories you may have heard about him. So, where do you come in? Me? I was mesmerized by the way Sephiroth fought. And then we reached Nibelheim. How does it feel? It's your first time back to your hometown in a long time, right? So how does it feel? I wouldn't know because I don't have a hometown. How about your parents? My mother is Genova. She died right after she gave birth to me. My father... What does it matter? Alright, let's go. Being on watch is so boring. You want to do what we always do? Just sit tight, it's your job, right? I'll come and talk to you once in a while, just stick with it. You keep wandering around here and you'll get in trouble. The Mako smells pretty bad here. Yo, wait a minute. Isn't that name of Sephiroth's mother? I remember Genova. That's that damn headless spook living in the Shinra building. That's right. Barrett, would you let us hear what Cloud has to say? You can ask questions later. Tifa, I was only... Okay, Cloud, continue. The childhood friends reunite. I was really surprised with Tifa. The town was quiet. Everyone must be in their houses afraid to come out because of the monsters. No, maybe they're afraid of us. We leave for the reactor at dawn. Make sure you get to sleep early. So, in the rebirth, they changed this, but I'll speak more on that in a minute. All we need is one lookout, so you others get some rest. Oh, and you may visit your family and friends. I heard Sephiroth was coming, so I brought my camera. I want a shot of Sephiroth and a monster. Take my picture, get back into the house, it's dangerous. Take my picture. I don't take pictures of nobodies. Oh wow. Get back in your house, it's dangerous then. Alright, fathead. Hey, this guy's a real... Are you Cloud? Really? That's how it is, huh? Well, yeah, because you're being a dickhead. Welcome. Hey, aren't you... Have I been here before? I don't remember. Now you're pissing me off. This don't matter, so get on with it. Alright. This is my house. It has nothing to do with what happened 5 years ago. Yo, wait. I want to hear. Me too. It's been a long time, right? Hold on just a minute, y'all. Alright, sorry about that, y'all. Okay, tell us more. Saw your family, right? Don't want to talk about it, or we're alright. Alright. I don't know if you'd call it a family. My father died when I was still young. That's why my mom lived alone in this house. Yeah, I saw my mom. My mom, she was a vibrant woman, hadn't changed at all. A few days later, she died. When I saw her, she looked fine. Yes? Cloud? Welcome home, Cloud. Hi, Mom. Come, let me take a look at you. You look so handsome. So, is this a soldier uniform? Mom, My, how you've grown. Bet the girls never leave you alone. Not really. I'm worried about you. There are a lot of temptations in the city. Feel a lot better if you just settle down with a nice girlfriend. I'm alright. You should have an older girlfriend, one that'll take care of you. I think that would be best for you. I'm not interested. Are you eating right? I'm alright. The company takes good care of me. Is that so? I know you can't cook. I've been worried sick about you. Cloud? You know Cloud. Isn't that right, Cloud? I'll always be your mother. Let's stop this. All about Cloud this, Cloud that, whatever. Man, I'm so nervous. How come? I'm excited. Look, you never know when a monster's gonna show up, right? Okay, I'm excited. That's right, don't blow your chance to become a hero. Yeah, okay, whatever. Okay. Cloud, did you go in my house? Yeah. Thought you might be home. They changed the dialogue a bit on this too. Alright. Cloud, did you go into my room? Yeah. Received orthopedic underwear. Cloud, it's true. Just kidding. Don't get mad. It's true. Cloud, talking about something really important here. Did you play my piano? No, I didn't. Yeah, I jammed on it just a little. I can read sheet music too, you know. Let's see. Forget it. Alright. Yeah, I jammed on it. How did it go? I remember. But as you can see, between Rebirth and this is a little bit different. If you play that song correct later in the game, when you return to Nibelheim, then you will get Tifa's last limit break. It's the 7th Heaven one. Okay. Oh, you're from Shinra? Welcome. Oh, I'm fine. Oh, sorry, it's you, Cloud. I didn't recognize you. Shinra? Shinra? Soldier? Salsa? Are you going to kill the monsters? Are you going to... Do your best. Do your best. Mimicking everything the other one does. Alright, well, we've explored everything there is to explore here in Nibelheim for now, for this time. But, we can always come back later. And there's the water tower right in the center. Alright. Well, let's go to the hotel. Wait. Before we go to the hotel, if you go a little bit further up, right here, there's a Sephiroth's mansion. This mansion. No, I'll come here later. Okay. Well, that mansion, if I could go in there, is different than how they set it up in Rebirth. Not just because of the graphics, but certain things that were inaccessible in Rebirth were accessible in the in this one. And maybe it's because of the flashback. Maybe they fixed it when you fully go to Nibelheim later, but we'll see. Alright. So, let's talk to Sephiroth and get this thing going. What are you looking at? The scenery. I feel like I know this place. We're short of one bed. Not really. We have an early start tomorrow. Should get some sleep soon. It's still early? Yeah, let's get some sleep. I've hired a guide to the Mako reactor. I heard she's young. I hope we can rely on her. Alright. This is the following morning. Think they'd let me take a picture? This guy. If I knew this was going to happen, I would have made mountain climbing off limits. Once the guy gets here, we're heading out. Listen to me, Sephiroth. In case something happens, trust me. I'll be alright, Dad. I have 2 men from Soldier with me. I'm Tifa. Nice to meet you. Tifa, you're the guide? That's right. It so happens I'm the #1 guide in this town. It's too dangerous. I can't let you get involved in this. There's no problem if you protect her. Let's go. Mr. Sephiroth, please let me take one picture for a memento. Tifa, can you ask him for me too? Jeez. Great, thank you. I'll give each of you a copy once I get it developed. Alright. Maka reactor was built in Mount Nibble. Cold mountain air of Mount Nibble was the same. Gets harder from here. Follow me. The bridge. Well. Everyone seems to be alright. Will we be able to get back? These caves are intertwined like an ant farm. Oh, and Sephiroth, one person seems to be missing. It may sound cruel, but we have no time to search for him. We can't go back, so we must go on. We'll travel together from here. So, before it was Creek and Rebirth, or not before, but in the original game, they just fell and it landed on the side of the mountain. in the Rebirth, they had like a creek of some kind. Okay, what's this? A mysteriously colored cave. It must be the Mako energy. This mountain is especially abundant in it. That's why the Mako reactor was built here. Alright, anyway, okay. On we go. And what's this? Mako Fountain. It's Miracle of Nature. It's so beautiful. It's the materia. When you condense Mako energy, materia is produced. It's very rare to see materia in its natural state. By the way, why is it that when you use materia, you can also use magic too? You were a soldier and didn't even know that? The knowledge and wisdom of the ancients is held in the materia. Anyone with knowledge can freely use the powers of the land and the planet. This knowledge interacts between ourselves and the planet, calling it magic, or so they say. Magic, a mysterious power. Did I say something funny? Did I say something funny? A man once told me never to use unscientific terms like mysterious power. It shouldn't even be called magic. Alright, 1 second, y'all. I want to make sure this is still streaming. Okay. It's seeming so. Okay. I still remember how angry he was. Who was that? Hojo, a Shinra Incorporated, an inexperienced man assigned to take over the work of a great scientist. He was a walking mass of complexes. Mako found. So this is where the knowledge of the ancients is. Okay. Walking the rest of the way now to Mount Nibble to the reactor. Here we go. Okay, we finally made it. We sure took the long way though. Tifa, you wait here. I'm going inside too. I want to see. Only authorized people are allowed in. This place is full of Shinra's industrial secrets. But take care of the lady. Man. Better take real good care of me then. Alright, here we go. Alright, nothing to pick up, so let's just go on down. This is Genova, right? It won't open. This is the reason for the malfunction. This part is broken. Cloud, close the valve. To get it? Pretty sure I didn't need to do all that. Oh, it's just right on the thing. Okay. Versus outside. Okay. Why did it break? Now I see, Hojo, but doing this will never put you on the same level as Professor Gast. This is a system that condenses and freezes the Mako energy. That is, when it is working correctly. Now, what does Mako energy become when it's further condensed? Oh yeah, it becomes materia. Right, normally, but Hojo put something else in there. Take a look. Look through the window. Jeez. What is that? Normal members of Soldier are humans that have been showered with Mako. You're different from the others, but still human. But what are they? They've been exposed to a far higher degree of Mako than you. Is this some kind of monster? Exactly. It's Hojo Shinra that produced these monsters. Mutated living organisms produced by Mako energy. That's what these monsters really are. Normal members of Soldier? You mean you're different? Hey, Sephiroth. No. Was I created this way too? Am I the same as all these monsters? Sephiroth. He snapped. You saw it. All of them. We're humans. Human? No way. Ever since I was small, I felt that I was different from the others. Special in some way. But not like this. Am I human? I didn't really understand what Sephiroth meant then. I was even more surprised that Shinra was producing monsters. Damn, Shinra. The more I hear, the more I hate him. Who would have ever thought the Mako reactor had held such a secret? That would seem to explain the increase in the normal monsters recently. I think we should listen carefully to Cloud. Don't you think so, Barrett? Why are you talking to me? Save game arrest. Keep talking. Save game arrest. Yeah, maybe so. Want to take a breather here? Alright. Tifa, were you waiting outside then? Yes. We returned to Nibelheim. Sephiroth confined himself to the inn. He didn't even talk to me. Then all of a sudden, he just disappeared, right? We found him inside the biggest building in Nibelheim. The villagers used to call it the Shinra Mansion. Long ago, people from Shinra used to live in that mansion. Alright, so go into the mansion and see what's what. So, if you remember in the Rebirth, it does look a little bit different than this. You can explore a little bit on the first floor or whatever. But then you couldn't go upstairs, you couldn't really, like, you could explore some of these back rooms, kind of, but... So as you can see, it kind of comes out over here. Alright, you can't really interact with anything else. Let's see. Over there. So, the only way we can go now is up. Let's go left first, and then we'll go back to the right. Later in the game, you can come here, and this is a secret for later in the game. We will go over all the steps for that when we get there. If you choose to do that optional side quest, it will unlock Vincent. But otherwise, he is a missable character in this original version of the game. A completely side, not part of the main story. Okay. There's no sign of Sephiroth, but I saw him go into this room. Okay. Because he didn't go down here, Goose. Alright, and in the Rebirth, they made an elevator on the first floor that goes down to the basement. So on this one, you obviously have to walk down the staircase and then walk down this cave till you get there. Vincent's room's right here when you get to that point in the game if you unlock it. Okay. An apparently dead organism was found in 2,000-year-old geological stratum. Professor Gass named that organism Genova. X year, X month, X day. Genova confirmed to be an ancient. X year, X month, X day. Genova project approved. The use of Mako Reactor 1 approved for use. Her mother's name is Genova. Genova Project. Is this just a coincidence? Professor Gass, why didn't you tell me anything? Why did you die? And obviously there's no materia. In Rebirth there is. But, okay. Let me be alone. Okay. Well. Sephiroth didn't come out of the Shinra Mansion. He continued to read as he was possessed by something, and not once did the light in the basement go out. Sephiroth seems different. That's because he is, and we're about to find out why. If you didn't already put 2 and 2 together about it, you will. Here in about the next 10 minutes, if we don't save it before then. Ha ha ha! Who is it? Traitor. Traitor? You ignorant traitor, I'll tell you. This planet originally belonged to the Cetra. Cetra was an itinerant race. They would migrate and settle the planet, then move on. At the end of their hard, long journey, it was said they would find the promised land of supreme happiness. But those who disliked journeying appeared. They stopped their migrations, built shelters, and elected to lead an easier life. They took that which the Cetra and the planet had made without giving back one whit in return. Those are your ancestors. Sephiroth. Long ago, disaster struck the planet. Your ancestors escaped. They survived because they hid. The planet was saved by sacrificing the Cetra. After that, your ancestors continued to multiply. Now all that's left of the Cetra is in these reports. What does that have to do with you? Don't you see? An ancient named Genova was found in a 2,000-year-old geological stratum, the Genova Project. The Genova Project wanted to produce people, or with the powers of the ancients, or the Cetra. I am what was produced. But produced? Yes, Professor Gass, leader of the Genova Project and genius scientist, produced me. How did he? Sephiroth? Out of my way. I'm going to see my mother. Oh my gosh. What's up, viewer? Welcome. Okay. So, on our way back up, and you're going to see, if you didn't already watch the part of Rebirth where this transpired, now you'll actually see the original footage of what happened. The guy is not there anymore. He's left. Oh my gosh. Hey, it's you. You're still sane, right? Then come over here and help me. I'll check this house. You check that one over there. In Rebirth, it takes a longer process for Cloud to get to his house to check if his mom's not there. But anyway, terrible. Sephiroth, this is too terrible. And this is the image you'll see in the original Final Fantasy VII case if you're if you played the original game. But man, crazy. Alright, so now we're going to look, and somebody's down there with Sephiroth's sword. Uh-oh, that's not good. Let's go. Papa. Sephiroth? Did Sephiroth do this to you? Sephiroth, Soldier, Maka Reactors, Shinra. I hate them all. Mother, I'm here to see you. Please, open this door. How could you do that to Papa and all those townspeople? Sephiroth had no remorse with that hit. What's up? You're welcome. And the door opened. You promised that you'd come when I was in trouble. You promise. Oh, well, okay. Here we go. Mother, let's take the planet back together. I've thought of a great idea. Let's go to the Promised Land. Sephiroth. My family, my hometown. How can you do this to them? They've come again, Mother. With their superior power, knowledge, and magic, Mother was destined to become the ruler of this planet. But those worthless creatures are stealing the planet from Mother. But now, I'm here with you. So don't worry. What about my sadness, my family? friends. The sadness of having my hometown taken away from me. It's the same as your sadness. Ha ha ha, my sadness? What do I have to be sad about? I'm the chosen one. I have been chosen to be the leader of this planet. I have orders to take the planet back from you stupid people for the Cetra. What should I be sad about? Sephiroth, I trusted you. No, you're not the Sephiroth I used to know. And then, that's how their rivalry really started. He killed everybody. And that's the end of my story. Wait a damn minute, that's it? No more? I don't remember. What happened to Sephiroth? In terms of skill, I couldn't have killed him. Official record states Sephiroth is dead. I read it in the newspaper. Shinra Incorporated owns the papers, so you can't rely on that. I want to know the truth. I want to know what happened. I challenged Sephiroth and lived. Why didn't he kill me? I'm alive too. A lot of this doesn't make sense. What about Genova? It was in the Shinra building, right? Shinra shipped it from Nibelheim to Midgar. Did someone carry it out later? It was missing from the Shinra building. Sephiroth? Damn, none of this makes sense. I'm gone, and I'm leaving the thinking to you. Yo, Cloud, let's get a move on. Wait a sec, or right. Wait a sec. Cloud, what's wrong? You just gonna stand there while Sephiroth heads for the Promised Land? I ain't letting Sephiroth or Shinra get to no Promised Land. If they do, we're all screwed. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful, just beautiful. Is that all? Just leave it to me. Oh, brother. Cloud, how bad was I after Sephiroth stabbed me? I thought you were a goner. I was so sad. The Ancients, Cetra, Genova, Sephiroth, and myself. Let's go. Barrett's waiting. What a fascinating story. Okay. Cloud, take this. I got a PHS which calls any party member. It can only be saved in the used in the world map or at a save point. Okay? Oh, constant contact with each other. We'll all be going. Okay? Tourists, huh? Here are a few things you should know that will come in handy when you travel around the world. Want to hear what they are? Alright, tell me. Then let me explain how to use the world map. Well then, how do you want to know? Changing camera angles, map indicators, operating the buttons. First press L2 to change the camera angle. 2 angles to choose from, select the one you like. Then rotate the camera the other way by pressing L1, R1. Try different angles until you find the one you best. It makes the journey a lot more fun. Operating the buttons, or map indicators. Options to view the world map. There's a large and small map. And then learn when to use which and you won't get lost. Press options twice to change the size of the map and once more to turn it off. Pretty easy, huh? Alright. Operating the buttons. Ride things by pressing X, and to get off press O. That isn't so hard either. Alright, you can't dash on the world map, so make sure not to press O unless you want to get off. Remember this because chocobos will run away as soon as you get off them, so be careful. Anything else you want to ask? No, that's all. Once on the world map, you can access the menu to save the game anywhere. It's a good idea to save frequently. Well then, bon voyage. Alright. Listen to me. Just now, some guy in a black cloak walked east towards that grassy field. He's got this killer sword and looks really scary. Alright, well, off we go then. So we're done with Cloud's part of the story now. So, the next thing is getting the current things equipped for what we need. Alright. And we have new materia, so, okay. And in the next edition, we will do some battling, and we will we'll work on getting over to the other side of the map. So for now, though, this will conclude this stream as we're done with the calm area. So stay tuned for more. We'll see y'all soon. Thank y'all for checking this out.